April 1964 kamen Tanganyika und Sansibar zusammen und es gibt die Republik Tansania. Es ist heute ein großer Tag dort. Ich sage es so, Chiara wusste es, deswegen ist er heute geplant. Kein See. Er hat sich das gewünscht, neben die schönsten Stille gerade zu stehen. You wanted it, you got it. See, Sasa.
Thank you very much. So I can just flow this. Thank you. The first poem is called N'na Kwetu, and that's good. Ni mtumwa msikwao na mikatu huyo siye simo kwenye watu hao N'na Kwetu hasamie nako kwa mazalio kwa makuzi na mavae jina kwetu wa Zanzibar. N'na Kwetu na wangu nao pia wanamie wa mama na baba yangu tena watoka ningie lao twapangwa mafungu ujuu hisabuye waitwa wa Zanzibari. Ndimi mwana shingi juu wa mwera na mangapwani, ndimi wa mti mkuu mvive na kinazini, ni mie wa mwana juu na bwana magayani, yote hiyo Zanzibar. Nikianguka popote nituweni mikongweni, lao mshadia mote kaniwekeni weyani, iwe gando iwe wete mwanyanya au chukwani, jinale mwetu wa Zanzibar. Basi ninganumanuma miji na nchi za watu, niandamo na ndama na wito wa Mola wetu, wasidhani ni mtumwa, mie ni mtu na kwetu, jina kwetu wa Zanzibar.
I have a home. Without a home, one is a slave. That will never be my fate. I am not among such people. I have a home. There is a we. I have a home by birth, by rearing, and in death, called by name Zanzibar. I have a place, I have a people, and my people still have me. From one mother and one father, children of one womb, even if you count us, our numbers can't be told. We call them Zanzibar. I am a son of Shenjuju, of Mwera and Mangakwani. This is me of Mtimku, Mwembe and Kinazini. It is me of Mwanaju, a lord of Magayani. All of this is Zanzibar. Anywhere I stumble, lift me back to Mikongweni. If the place is full to brimming, drop me in Weyani. Whether Gonga, whether Wete, Mwanyanya and Tukwani, her name is Zanzibar. If I wander in the cities and lands of other people, there is a path that I'm pursuing. I'm called to follow God. Don't mistake me for a slave. I'm a person with a home. By name, it's Zanzibar.
Kwa jina la nchi yangu. Kwa jina wewe tungo na iandika na kuikariri, hitaka ujue ndiwe mtukuka, ndiwe wangu hori. Sina mwingineo wala tuzuka kumkubali. Watani ni wewe, wangu hakika, mama Zanzibari. Anasema kwawe sitaadhirika wala sitajali, hata nichukiwe, sitababaika, moyo hauvili, itakuwa nawe, sitakugeuka, hilo ni muhadi. Mimi ni kwa wewe, kwa miaka na kaka, mama Zanzibari. Nitukane kwawe, sitakukanuka wala sitabali, kwa yote uwe, sitakugeuka, itakukubali. Nimezawa nawe, kwako meeleka, vipi nende mbali? Mimi bila wewe sina kushika, mama Zanzibari. Nipigwe kwa wewe, damu tamamika kisha tasubiri. Jela nifungiwe, niwe na dhikika, sitakughairi. Mateso nipewe, itawa baraka na ladha nzuri. Kwa jina wewe, mimi naonoka, mama Zanzibari. Wacha nife kwawe, sitanumunika, tafurahi bali. Lolote na liwe ewe mtajika, kwa wewe sijali. Ninaumiwe, nitukwe mashaka na masilisili. Kimkosa wewe, sina kushika, mama Zanzibari.
In the name of my country, in your name I write a poem. Repeat it so you'll know. You exalted love of my heart, I have no other. None I could ever accept will appear. It is you, my country, mine without question. Mama Zinjibari. Let me be smeared for you. I don't mind and won't be shamed. Let me be loathed. I will not falter. My heart will not despise. I will stand with you. To turn away would be impossible. I am yours forever and ever, Mama Zinjibari. Let me be cursed. I won't protest, nor will it concern me. However you are, I will embrace you. I won't turn away. I was born to you, raised in your cradle. Where else would I go? Without you, I'd have nothing to hold to, Mama Zinjibari. Let me be beaten. Let my blood spill for you. I will be patient. Let them jail me, even if I suffer. I won't change my mind. Give me torture, it would be a blessing. I only taste sweetness. In your name I grow fat, Mama Zinjibari. Let me die for you. I won't object. I will be joyful only. Let happen whatever happens. For you I do not mind. Let me be blamed, troubles piled upon me and chains. If I lose you, I have nothing to hold to, Mama Zinjibari.
Usinifanye yatima. Ewe baba, ewe mama, pokeeni na mchozi. Nailia salama, nailia uombezi, ninahofia zahama wakati wa uchaguzi. Sijalifanya yatima, siifanye mkimbizi. Enyi wangu wa adhama na ghani na kumbukizi, na kumbuka ya nyuma yaliyojiri mwaka juzi, ilipozuka na kama adhara na machafuzi, wenzangu wakawa yatima na wengine wakimbizi. Ndipo tumo na watuma, japokuwa mwazazi, mkawambe wenye dhima wakubwa na viongozi wa serikali na vyama na tume za uchaguzi, sitaki fanywa yatima na nyisiyo wakimbizi. Wambeni usalama na vikosi vya ulinzi, wazenji na wamrima waliopewa hizo kazi, tawalaumu daima hadi mbele ya Mwenyezi, kinigeuza yatima ama hawakimbizi. Mie si kinda la nyama lisilo na utambuzi, mie ni bani adama, nimeumbwa niwe na njozi hizo kusimama hadi nipewe malezi, sio nifanywe yatima ama kuwa mkimbizi. Mie nataka salama, nataka mema makuzi, mie nataka kusoma, nipasi nipate kazi, na niwe mtu mzima kama mlivyo wazazi, sitaki wachwa yatima wala kuwa mkimbizi. Wakubwa wenye dhamana ndio hasa wa maizi, kwamba nao wana wenye ndoto kama hizi, wakiitia na kama nchi ikawa na majonzi, watakuwa mayatima, watakuwa wakimbizi. Salama thumma salama, si jingine la kuenzi, utakaloamua umma ndio uamuzi, watu watakayesema na ape uongozi, tusijifanye yatima tugeuzwe wakimbizi.
Don't make me an orphan. Oh Baba, oh Mama, accept my tears. I'm crying for tears, crying in supplication. I fear disaster on the polls. Please don't make me an orphan. Don't make me a refugee. My eminent ones, I sing in memorial. I remember all that transpired. The abuse, the suspicion, the malicious violation. My fellows became orphans, others refugees. So I send you this missive, although you are my elders. Please tell those in charge, the strong men in power, the government, the parties, the election commissions, that I don't want to be made an orphan and you won't be refugees. Tell the security units and the keepers of peace, from the islands to the mainland, they are tasked with your safety. With God as my witness, I'll condemn them forever if they turn me into an orphan and make me a refugee. I am not a senseless beast with no thoughts in my head. I am a child of Adam, created to have dreams, for those dreams to be realized. I have to be looked after. I won't be made an orphan and turned into a refugee. What I want is refuge, a safe place to sleep. What I want is to study, to grow, and to find work. And I want to reach adulthood as you have, my parents. I don't want to be left an orphan or made a refugee. The powerful people especially should consider that they, too, have children with dreams such as these. If they bring devastation, if the whole country mourns, they too will be orphans. they too will be refugees. Peace first and peace after. There is no greater law. However the public decides, let that be the decision. Whomever the people name should be allowed to govern. We shouldn't be made orphans and turned into refugees.
Wanangu nisameheni. Wanangu, leo naweta haraka nifikieni, naweta hadi metota jasho mwangu mangoni. Usiku huu umeota mambo ya nila moyoni, na fikira hivuta, hofu huwa yanipata. Lipi lilonipata nikawa ngoa nyumbani. Nyumbani mlishaota mizizi kazama chini, nikaja nikawachota, hawangozoa kwa kadi, kisha hapa hawaleta maisha ya ugenini. Kipi nilitafuta na ni kipi mtapata, na hofu kuja kujuta nikaingia lawamani. La lawama na kujuta nikifika uzeeni, nanyi mkaja nikuta sikutenda la thamani, kisha mkanikumuta kwa swali la kwa nini. Ndilo naloliota kwalo moyo walikuita, jawabu nalitafuta nataka kuwapeni. Ni kweli niliwaita, umetulia nyumbani, ni kweli niliwavuta, mnifuate mgenini, ni kweli nilitafuta chema mnachokidhani kwamba mngalikipata bila ya kusita sita. Basi msije nisuta, imani mkanifeni. Msije mkanisuta wanangu nifahamuni, msije mkanibuta nishakuwa kaburini, msije kuniburuta mbaya mkanidhani, ya kheri lotafuta wanangu mtayapata, ila hata kama mkikosa wanangu nisameheni.
My children, forgive me. My children, today I call you. Come to me quickly. My body is drenched with sweat. I drank tonight of things gnawing at my heart. When I think of them, fear grips me. What possessed me to uproot you? At home you'd already sprouted. Your roots had begun to spread, and I came and dug you up, violently ripped you out, and brought you here to a life in a foreign place. What was I seeking? And what good will it do you? I'm afraid I'll come to regret that I'll be the one to blame. That you'll blame and I regret as I reach old age. And you'll come to realize I did something foolish, that you'll pound me with questions asking me, why? This is my nightmare. And here my heart pounds. I am searching for the answer. I want to give you one. It's true that I ripped you away from your peace. It's true that I hauled you into a foreign land. It's true that I looked for good. True that I thought I'd find it, so that you'd benefit. I never faltered. Please don't indict me or rescind your faith. Please don't indict me, my children, understand me. Please don't strike me. I'm already at my grave. Please don't deride me or think ill of my name, as for the good for which I'm still searching. My children, it will be yours. But if I fail to provide it, my children, forgive me.
Mifupa ya Mhajirina. Maji yamekupwa, fukwe tonge tonge zimerowana, mapande ya mafupa sasa juu kweli tunayaona, ya watu wametupa mkondoni chombo chao kilipozama, mifupa mipevu mizito ya wanaume na kina mama, mifupa michanga ya kitoto ya vijana na wasichana, umma ulipoghariki kwenye bahari ya kati, wakikimbia hilaki na mateso Afrika, mauaji Arabuni na mauti ya Asia, wengine wa Tarazaki, dhana raha za Ulaya. Kilozama baharini wahenga walishanena, kitakuja ufukweni jahara taonekana. Ioneni mifupa ya Mhajirina imetawanyika kwenye fukwe za Ulaya, haikujizika huko chini ikabakia, bali imetufika risala kutusomea kauli ya wahamaji, makwao walokuhama kuzikimbia, na kama kudhani wataiona siku moja ya neema kwa wao, kwa wana wao, kwa mwisho wao. Pale mawimbi makubwa yapigapo yakazimeza sauti zao, pale upepo mkali uvumapo kavilimkiza vifo vyao, pale bahari ya giza iwamezapo mama na watoto wao, pale mwisho ikathiri ufikapo hatima ya safari yao, na si masikio yetu tuyazibapo tusisikie vyao vilio, na macho yetu yafumbapo usione madhila yao. Ni hapo basi, ni hapo kufa na wakati hapo, na ndipo hapo ambapo mifupa hii tujiapo kutusuta kwenye fukwe za Ulaya. Kwenye fukwe za Ulaya kwa upeni maji yawajapo, mifupa juu yaja, kwa hamidha na kwa ria ya hapa viapo na majina yajitaja. Muna Juma, muna Moza, muna Raya, muna Asha na Mjaja, kikongwe miaka 60, kijana wa 20, mtoto mwaka mmoja. Si nambari, ni majina ya insani, si ya wanyama. Ni roho watu zilowatoka, ni uhai maisha yanokatika, ni pumzi hewa iliyokauka. Mifupa ya muhajirina ina madeni ya dai. Mko wapi mlipaji?
The bones of the migrants. The water has receded, the shore but wet lumps of sand. Shards of bone out in the open now. We see them. What's left of bodies tossed into the current when their boat went under. The dense, mature bones of men and women, and the slender ones of children. A community drowned in the Mediterranean Sea as they fled calamity, torture in Africa, killings in the Arab world, certain death in Asia, others seeking sustenance, the promise of comfort in Europe. What disappeared into the ocean, the ancestors have already named. It will make its way ashore, plain for all to see. Look at them. Look at the bones of the migrants spread along the shores of Europe. They didn't bury themselves or remain in the depths, but came to read us a message, testimony of the migrants. The ones who fled their homes, escaped disaster, believing they would see a day of grace for themselves, for their children at last. There where the massive waves swallowed their voices, there where the fierce winds toppled their boats, there where the blackness of the sea engulfed them, mothers with their children, there where we stop up our ears so as not to hear their cries, where we shut our eyes so as not to see their wretchedness, there, yes, there, where they refuse to die, it is there that their bones return confronting us on the beaches of Europe. On the beaches of Europe, laid bare as the tide recedes, the bones rise. With courage and conviction, they swear on oath and speak their names. Herein is Juma. Herein is Moza. Herein is Raya. Herein is Asha and Raja. A grandfather of 60, a tender youth of 20, a child of only 1. Not numbers, but names. Humans, not beasts. These are people who with souls left them. Sorry. This is life cut short. Sorry. Arrested breath, these bones of the migrants have debts they are owed. Who will pay them?
Sisi huku tuko sawa. Mitini twarukaruka, matawini tunatua, mabawa yanakunjika, kisha tunayakunjua, na hali tumeridhika, nasi tumesharidhiwa. Ndipo hapa tuandika risala, twaipeleka kwa mama, baba na kaka, waache kuhuzunika, waache wao ukiwa, sisi huku tuko sawa. Acheni kuhuzunika, siye si wa kuliliwa, niye wa kufurahika kwa yale tuliyopewa. Tumefuzu kwa hakika, mashahidi tumekuwa, Mola wetu karidhika, na siye tumetosheka. Yote yamemalizika, masaibu ya dunia, tumeiwacha dunia, sasa sote tuko sawa. Hofu imemalizika, Allah ameiondoa, hakuna kulalamika, hakuna kulaumiwa. Woga uliotushika wa adui kutuua, haupo, umeyeyuka. Hata tukiukumbuka huwa kama twaucheka, si kwamba watusumbua, hauwezi tusumbua, kwa sababu tuko sawa. Huku salama twefika vyema, tulipokelewa, watu walikusanyika kuturushia maua, wakaja na malaika kuja kutukumbatia. Allah kwao wakatamka, kwa hawa nimeridhika, na nyie mnawataka muwe mmewaridhia. Wote wameturidhia, pia nasi tuko sawa. Sauti ikasikika ya mnaji kunadia, Ibrahimu akafika, kaja kutukimbilia. Kwake tumekusanyika, ndiye anayetulea, kwake tumehifadhika. Si shukuki, si mashaka, wala hatutaondoka hadi mje kutuchukua. Mkija kutuchukua, mtakuta tuko sawa. Tuliko meshwarika, hakuna tena balaa. Dhiki zimetuepuka, si giza wala si njaa. Daima pamemetuka, nuru kote mezagaa. La umeme kuzimika na maji kumalizika, haliko huku hakika. Huku hakuna fadhaa wala hakuna fadhaa, kila kitu kiko sawa. Huko tulipoondoka ni shida kutambua. Wengine tulikatika viungo vikazagaa, wengine vilitoboa kwa visasa vifua. Lakini huku kufika viungo vimekusanyika, tena vimeimarika, vipya sasa vimekuwa wapya, sote tumekuwa tena tuko sawa sawa. Wengine roho zetoka na tumboni tuna njaa, mara hapa tukafika kwenye mito ya maziwa. Wengine tuliondoka kwa vichwa kutuliwa, ila wakati tufika mataji tumeshavikwa, ya ng'ara yametuka, na nuru njema yatoa. Kwenye nuru tumepoa, mambo yetu yote yako sawa. Basi msiwe na shaka wala msiwe mwajia, vyovyote tulivyotaka nyumbani kuondolewa, safari tumeifika, sisi huku tuko sawa. Tunachoomba kwa hakika, kwa moyo tunachotaka, nanyi mtapoondoka awe amewaridhia, Mungu atawaridhia, ili nanyi muwe sawa.
Here we are fine. We fly and play in the treetops. We land on branches to rest. Our wings close, we open them. We've accepted it. Our presence here is welcome. And so from here we compose a letter to our mamas, babas, our brothers and sisters, that they might stop feeling sad, that they not feel abandoned. Here we are fine. Stop grieving. You shouldn't cry for us. You should rejoice for what was granted us. We've succeeded, there's no doubt. We've become shuhada. Our Lord is pleased with us. And we are satisfied. Everything is ended. All the torment of the world, we've left the world behind. Now all of us are well. There's no more fear. Allah has taken it away. There's nothing to complain about, no blame. All the terror we felt when the animal killed us has melted away. And even when we remember, it doesn't trouble us. And it can't trouble us because we are fine. We arrived safely here and we were warmly welcomed. A crowd gathered us to toss flowers away, with angels who embraced us. And Allah said to them, I am pleased by these children, and so you too shall be. And they all accepted us, and we are fine. A voice rose, it was loud like an auctioneer's. Abraham arrived. He ran toward us in joy. We gathered around him, and now it's him raising us. We are safe in his keep. There's no worry, no doubt. We won't leave here until you come to fetch us. And you will find us well. Here where we are, it's peaceful. There's no chaos anymore. No hardship afflicts us, not hunger, not the dark. Here it's a shimmering world, all filled with light. The power cuts, the lack of water, there's nothing like that here. No anguish, no distress, everything is fine. Back there, in the place we left, it's hard to tell us apart. Some of us were cut to pieces. Our limbs went everywhere. Others of us were pierced, our chests shot with bullets. But here, when we arrived, our limbs were joined again, even stronger than before. We have been made new. We are new and we are really fine. Some of us died of hunger. But when we got here, we saw milk rivers. Others died with their heads blown apart. But when we got here already, we were wearing crowns. They gleam, they shine, they glow with gracious light. In the light we feel, everything is fine. So please don't worry about us. And please don't cry. All that happened to us when we were taken from home, we've come to the end of the journey. Here, we're fine. Surely, what we ask of God is that when it's time for you to go, He'd be pleased with you. He'll be pleased with you, and you too will be well.
Est-ce que nous faisons deuil de tous en ce monde? Comment faisons-nous le deuil? I remember an essay called This Morning on Bodies, a writer from Nigeria. And the starting point was when there was this attack on Charlie Hebdo in Paris. And everyone was asked to sympathize. He said, that's nice, but what about others? What about other bodies? What about people who do not drown? C'est le problème de la géographie sélective des malheurs. I remember Audre saying, I feel, therefore I am. And we saw what literature can achieve. How literature makes us feel. You've been living in Germany for 15 years, in Tanzania. And you write in Swahili, living in Germany. How do you work on finding this feeling? You see what I mean?
Yes.
How to feel Swahili while living in Germany.
Actually, first of all, I'd like to call something, then go to your question. I am Zanzibari, and of course, as you mentioned earlier, that we are in this day, 20 years ago, our country and Tanganyika united to make what we call now the Tanzania. We never felt Tanzanians, we Zanzibaris. We've always felt Zanzibaris. And it has been a long time struggle for us to keep our identity in that way. Even if you read between the lines from the Bruna's novels, you will find himself the way he is, a Zanzibari, pure and clear. So how I managed all these years to keep the feelings and the emotions of my Zanzibariness living away from Zanzibar for about a decade and a half now. It is because I have never left, though I went, but I have never left. I left, we say in Swahili, Nekwenda lakini seondoka. That means I went, but I never left. I left, I went to Germany in 2010, but I never left Zanzibar in any meanings of feelings and emotions, and I'm fortunate, not some 100 years ago when our forefathers left for other countries. Now there is communication, so easy to be connected to something happening in your place at the right time, at the right place, and and see it. Not in every angle, but at least that narrow gatekeeping angle that you can see. So that is why I have been in that situation, that I've been always living in Zanzibar, though staying in Germany.
Ich erinnere mich an den Spruch, ich fühle, deshalb bin ich. Und wir haben das gesehen, wie Literatur uns fühlen lassen kann. Du lebst jetzt seit 15 Jahren in Deutschland und schreibst Swahili, während du in Deutschland lebst. Wie findest du dieses swahilische Gefühl? Ich muss dich in einem Punkt korrigieren. Which countries?
Zanzibar.
Die Länder Zanzibar und Tanganyika wurden zu Tansania zusammengefasst und wir Zanzibari haben uns nie wie Tansania gefühlt. Und wir haben Schwierigkeiten, diese Identität aufrechtzuerhalten. Auch in Abdullahs Romanen findet man zwischen den Zeilen diese zanzibarische Identität. Und wie ich diese Emotion finde, ich habe Zanzibar nie verlassen. Ich bin weggegangen, aber ich habe es nie verlassen. Ich bin in 2010 nach Deutschland gekommen, aber ich lebe noch in Zanzibar. Und das ist, wieso ich in dieser Situation bin. Mit der Kommunikation, die in Europa passiert, finde ich mich immer noch in Zanzibar wieder.
We Zanzibarians never felt Tanzania. Which means today, April 26th, my colleague Nathalie Arnold Koenings, who is a Swahili lecturer at the University of Lebanon, she's in Zanzibar, and she sent me a message this morning saying that the whole night she could not sleep because people had started celebrating. So, what does this day have a meaning for you at all?
You mean as me here or in the Zanzibaris? Yeah, actually for me personally, that it is a day when my country was annexed to other country and made it to be unknown to the other world. That is this day. Actually, I just wrote a post in Facebook when I was here that it was meant that in 10 years, from 1964 to 1974, the name Zanzibar to be forgotten not only by the world but also by the Zanzibar themselves. Now it is 61 years still going strong. We still remember it, we still cherish it, we still cling to its identity as our collective memory that we are having as people of Zanzibar and things like this. So Daniela is in Zanzibar because she has seen celebration, the artificial ones in the streets, because the government is there, of course, the government which took our authority and sovereignty in power to create something so shown or seen that we are in one page when it comes to how we feel about our identity. But no, we in Zanzibar, we have never felt to be part of it. And of course, I think there are a lot of stories in it. That is why even the name of the book, the first book that we read here, it is called N'na Kwetu, which means I have a home of my own, in which I was claiming my identity and my Zanzibariness, my commitment to my country, my love to it, that I have never forgotten you, that I have never looked away from you, that it is you that gave birth to me, that you are the one that I will always be indebted to defend and to speak for.
I didn't quite catch your question.
Today is April 26th, and people in Tanzania are celebrating the reunification that happened on April 26th, 1964. And I wanted to know for him, what if this day has a meaning to him at all?
Also heute am 26. April wurden Zanzibar und Tansania zusammengefasst und ich möchte fragen, welche Bedeutung dieser Tag für dich besonders hat. Persönlich ist es für mich der Tag, dass mein Land annexiert wurde und unbekannt gemacht wurde. Der Name Zanzibar wurde vergessen von uns und von der ganzen Welt. Und wir klammern uns fest an dieser Identität und an der kollektiven Erinnerung. Und wir sind nicht auf derselben Seite, wir sind uns nicht einig über die Identität. Und wir Zanzibari waren nie Teil dieser Identität von Tansania. Der Name des Buches bedeutet, ich habe eine eigene Heimat, ich habe meine eigene Heimat. Und in dieser Heimat nehmen wir uns unsere Identität, unsere Zanzibarischkeit und diese Heimat gibt uns Liebe und ein Zuhause.
Just to clarify the setting, I knew your position. I just wanted to share that with you because even the advert and so on make it clear. We are here, also Zanzibar, that's very clear. May I also ask our co-creator Ida to tell me her thoughts on this? Does April 26 mean anything to you? A quick answer.
You're not putting me on the spot. So I have to be very honest with you. My mother is Zanzibari, and I have grown up with that identity. And so I completely understand what he's saying. One of my uncles, his name was Abdurrahman Gai, founded the Zanzibar Communist Party in the 50s. And my family has been very vocal about Zanzibar being an independent country. So I agree.
Ich muss ehrlich sein, meine Mutter ist Zanzibari und ich bin mit dieser Identität aufgewachsen und ich verstehe das sehr gut. Mein Onkel hat die Zanzibarische Partei gegründet und meine Familie war immer sehr kommunistische Partei gegründet und meine Familie hat sich immer dafür stark gemacht, war immer sehr laut, was das betrifft.
Thank you for being open on this issue. I know what it means to you, and everything's being recorded here. But I know that you are also people who stand their ground, which is very important. Thank you for joining. We take a break until 3. Asante sana mzee. Sasa tutapumzika kidogo, tunaendelea na kazi baadaye. Thank you. Bis später.